times a day for one. You even trying to eat lobster and drink fish ain't. Now you know that ain't your groove. Cause you strictly a collard green cornbread man. Now you know if anybody knows, I know. But since you feel like that this evening, sit down and drink some champagne with me and let me rap to you.
Dealt a bad hand, a few hearts, a few spades. Ish tied up, yeah. Shoelace, time to turn a new page. You don't even know the flavor of the Kool-Aid. Keep it simple, no complications. My life opposite of everybody loves Raymond. Ish not a joke, Damon Wayans. So my attitude like fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket, wearing fresh kicks and it costs a lot of ducats. Eating bull dish up, yeah, chicken nuggets. McDouble, you in trouble about to bust your bubble. Life's up shit, but I wanna cuddle and make love to. What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning of life? Let me rap till you make it right. Even though I see things in black and white, yeah. What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning of life? Let me rap till you make it right. Even though I see things in black and white, yeah. Point blank period, you must be an idiot. How you living life when you not taking serious? Buffoonery really ain't cool to me. Life is graphic nature, a little bit of nudity. People get a little money, buy a lot of jewelry. But let's put this thing in perspective. I speak for the people, at least I got leverage. I'm a collard green cornbread eating baby. Roasted chicken, smothered with brown gravy. I'm chillin', ocean flow, I'm wavy. Why call it? I might spoil it, oat milk. Why sleep on the truth? The sheets not silk. I just lay back, think about them times when I used to rock a wave cap. Low cut Air Forces, white like Ajax. Boost mobile phones with the chirp. Used to get hot, Star Trek, Captain Kirk. What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning of life? Let me rap till you make it right. Even though I see things in black and white, yeah. What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning of life? Let me rap till you make it right. Even though I see things in black and white, yeah. P.S. I love this life, I love this life. On the road to greatness, I had to hitchhike, Chiz Roundtree. So smooth, I'm your lady type, but still doing God's work. Even though I missed a few Sundays at church, but life is about change. Yeah, old lady's purse, say what I wanna say, take things for this birth, it'll be a better day. Sip my liquor, then I pray. Sip my liquor, then I pray. So glorious, victorious. My mind travel into times, DeLorean. Watching this shit play out, accordion. Smoking bogeys by the bodega. Chicks kiss me on the cheek, I'm a king, Alpha Omega. I'm a real inhaler. Speak my truth and say grace before I eat dinner. What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning of life? Let me rap till you make it right. Even though I see things in black and white, yeah. What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning? What's the true meaning of life? Let me rap till you make it right. Even though I see things in black and white, yeah. Black and white, black and white.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to cut that off because it's not hot here. You know what I'm saying? Since we had that little earthquake symbol the other morning and all this rain, it's been a little cold up in this motherfucker. Not cold, cold, cold. You know what I'm saying? For this time of the year, it's supposed to be. But it ain't hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, welcome to the Jersey Connect show where Chief Rocker, the rocker meets the crown holder, DJ Mad to the motherfucking Knox. You know what I'm saying? Knox will be in a minute, you know what I'm saying? He putting his makeup on. Putting his makeup on so he can be ready for y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit. But he was dancing off this music because it was and you know, shit kind of melted off his face. So now you gotta wash it off and put some more back on. But he'll be in a minute, you know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, to all my background listeners in the background, you are in this Built for This Network. You're Built for This Network platform where we on YouTube, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and Twitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, wherever you want us to be, we'll be there, you know. All you gotta do is holler. We'll be there. Don't take that much to get there. We'll be there, you know. Well, anyway, as you see, I got my New York Knicks hat on, you know. We be one and we be moving on. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the Knicks, man. You know, to all you haters and bandwagons and fake participators, you know what I'm saying? Stop the hate. You know what I'm saying? Stop the hate. You know? I want to hear all this shit. Oh, Tatum got hurt. That's why they. No, we was up by 9 points when Tatum got hurt. So stop. It was about 2 minutes and 47 seconds now. You know, I can see that shit right in my head. But I was wanting them to kill some of that clock down. You know, at the ball. And then OB, once he stole the ball, he took it to the hole and he slammed that, put us up by 9. So stop that hate, man. Stop it. And see, ain't nobody said shit last year when the Knicks was hurt in this round right here against goddamn Indiana. And then they went to play Boston to go to the championship. And they got smoked. So, I mean, if we'd had our players, I believe we'd have been, battling to go to the championship. I think we'd beat Boston last year too, but what we had, But that's if I could have, should have, would have, but it's a different story. But anyway, this is Jersey Connect show where, we talk about a little bit of everything. I got a couple of good things to express tonight, man. I mean, when I say these things and when I speak on them, what's going on, Poe? You got Poe in here, Poetic Sins. She's also a big time member of this Built for This Network. She's the president of all operations outside of, technical and all that shit. She do background, she do cards, she's doing the website, you know what I'm saying? I should be able to just run this shit off. But see, I don't be want to make no mistake and motherfuckers call me out for it. But whatever it is, clerical and to make us look better as an organization, Poe do it. She's at her best. She's also a good DJ. I had a couple of people tell me, man, who that female DJ? And I said, she's not the only one. We got another one too. But her name is Poetic Sin. Check her out on Monday nights. Last night she was on. She had a great set last night. Big ups to you, Poe. And she'll be on Sunday from 11 to 1. I don't know if she's on that radio program no more, but if she's not, she's on Mixcloud. So check her out on Sundays too. Oh, damn, I almost forgot. The House of Sins. What Poe gonna cuss me out because she sent me the flyer for me to put down when everybody come on and shit like that. But when you run in the house and you cut the shit on and get ready to go, you don't think about see, we don't script shit here. You know what I'm saying? We can put a little more taste in the programming, but I'm natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come on here, Just like I'm standing around the garbage can. That's what me and Knox do with the fire burning, sipping on our scissor. You know, I may have me, a bottle that out Wild Irish Rose. I think Knox be drinking that naughty head and shit.
Hell no, I don't drink no naughty head. I ain't drink no naughty head since motherfucking shit 2004. You know what I mean? I drink some naughty head right now, boy.
Your
Your
shit
boy
was
gonna be your boy be in Central Booking asking for a GoFundMe.
that one, boy. That's
What's
real.
good? What's good? What's good? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry for the tardiness, but I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Poetic Sin, she is the president of Creative Operations. That's what she
Yeah.
and that's her operation. To create, to make
And,
up
and don't be telling people I'm fixing makeup and shit. Don't think I don't be listening in the background, motherfucker. You think I don't be listening in the background. I ain't no fucking makeup. This is all natural wolfness right here. I heard your motherfucking slick talk. I hears everything. Knox hears everything. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Hey, listen, real quick. Let me do a quick promo. This Sunday is the Battle of the Tribes. Who you got? Myself and the homie from Cali, D Greatest from South Central, putting up two Midnight Marauders versus the Low End Dairy Battle of the Tribe Called Quest album. Gonna be on the Built for This Network channel, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You know what I mean? So Knots coming from the makeup room. Come on, my nigga. Stop. Hey, D Greatest, stop. D Greatest, stop. First of all, D Greatest been trolling since the Lakers done went home. You know what I mean? Since the Lakers done went home, he don't got nothing better else to do but, you know what I mean, try to watch his Dodgers, you know what I mean, do something, which they ain't doing a damn thing. You know what I mean? For real.
It's slow motion right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slow motion. Damn, you got one of them joints too. I got a little cold one too. Shit, my shit icy cold too.
Yeah,
You know?
I just take the logo off mine. I ain't trying to promote unless they giving us money.
Yeah. I just turned it around, man. I seen this joker, man. He get it for BJ's. He had about 6 cases of 42 a case. Pure. I was like, damn.
He own a bodega somewhere. Yeah, he own the store somewhere, dog.
I got it for BJ. BJ's like saying,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we got one over here too. Get them 42 in the case joints. I feel you. I feel you, man. Stock up on all the water you can. Shit. Tariffs is going up. You know what I mean?
I know the great they talk about that hat look too small.
What happened?
I mean, I'm so small about it. I got hair that motherfucker fit right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me see your hat. You know, I did. What was the great the one that had that little beanie on that time? That was somebody had.
Oh, D Great coming in here starting shit, bro.
Yeah,
Starting
you
shit.
don't know, bullshit. I'm ready now. I'm fine. I'm ready.
Starting your shit, Big Gudio, man. Yeah. And what you need to do is go do some push-ups and get ready for this Sunday. That's what you need to go do. You know what I mean?
You know what? Now I see why he's doing all that. He's deflecting from Sunday. He don't want Sunday to be talked about. He don't want no big crowd. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm reading them. Man. Every day, I be like, yeah, great. And I start saying, oh yeah, I see why. I see why.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Oh shit. He says that a fitted hat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
check this out. Check this out. I got the NBA emblem in the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this fit it. You know what I'm saying? I got some of this too. Hey,
Poe say Chief he mad because he get his hat at the blimp store.
oh yeah. That 5 and dime and shit.
Jungle Brother Zulu Cast in the building. What's up, Jungle?
What's
Them
up, John?
Knicks, man. Them Knicks going to the next round. We gonna close this thing out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I wish Tatum the best speedy recovery because it looked like he did a
Hold up. Let me point something out to him. All right.
move it. Go over. Come to your Chief.
Yeah.
Wherever, go this way. Well, it's,
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. You see down there by the legs, down there by the legs, it says NBA. Up top, that's the corporation of somebody that I got the hat from. So I mean, I shouldn't have to prove shit to you because I don't have no or what they call that shit, that fake shit. Authentic or president or reject. I
one
don't
of
know
the
this shit.
unofficial hat. Canal Street over here in New York. They be selling them bootleg motherfucking New York's Knicks hats and shit. If you ain't get your shit from a mall or Lids or something like that, they got the official logo, authentic stamp on it,
Yeah.
then you fucked up. Hold on real quick.
And I didn't see
There
no
you go.
I didn't see no NFL on his shit when he came in Atlanta. You know, he had all that cowboy shit on. I didn't see no NFL.
Hell no. You not. You know they stitched. They homemade stitch they stars on their hat.
You know what I seen such a Compton, where you from? Compton, where you from? What part of California you from?
Oh,
Compton. I see,
Compton.
yeah, I see
Swap meet. Compton swap meet.
Compton.
D Great, you get your motherfucking cowboy shit from the swap meet?
Yeah.
Come on, my nigga. D Great, let me find out you at the swap meet Captain Cowboys regalia, man. Come
That's
on,
why,
bro.
that's why he got so much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Did that shit 2 for 1.
Ah man.
On a sad note, right? Now I don't mean to bring no sadness, man. I seen this hellifying, terrible accident today. I was taking this female to the airport, right? So we was on the street that brings you to the main street, right?
Right.
We had a turn lane waiting for the light. So the main road is called Southport Park. You can get to my old house from there. We ran off of that. Like Southport Parkway, right? To everybody at ATL that you know what Southport Parkway is. But anyway, I'm talking to the lady, no, we weren't even talking. I was listening to the music because I be bumping music while I'm in the car. I go listen to the radio. I leave it low for them. So I'm in there pumping. They say, I know. I feel this truck flying. Then I shout, "Pow!" I'm like, what the fuck going on? Then I seen the SUV rolling off the road into the woods, right? I don't know who was. No, he was in the right. I think she was trying to make that left turn, but he was hauling ass down, and he must have caught her back or something, spun her around, and then she went down, and then he stopped and pulled over to the side because his whole front was smacked. Right?
Damn.
And the cop was in the turning lane to come the way I was coming from. Right?
Right.
Seen everything. So she had turned her lights on, go over there and protect the truck so everybody got to go around. And then when he somehow busted the door open and he got out, and then he must have been dazed from the airbag or just dazed from the smash, he fell to the ground and she went over there and she was like this. Damn. You know, that you can't hear, but she, that motion. Then she was over there with the lady was going on with the other vehicle, and he was trying to follow her, and he was down there almost crawling so he could get over there on the grass and dirt, right? There was a lady in the other truck, and I didn't think you supposed to move nobody out the truck, because if it ain't on fire, you ain't supposed to. This guy went and helped her out of the truck, and she walked about 500 yards, in fact, like 500 feet or so, and she fell to the ground and shit, man. So my thing is, man, we got to stop people, man. And the thing about it, it was our people that had this accident, man. I mean, we got to stop speeding like that or gambling in life. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't doing that. I don't even know if the lady probably made it or not, because I didn't see the news tonight. You know what I'm saying? But we got to stop gambling, man. And see, these women are so anxious to go, man. But they be hauling ass like a motherfucker. And then say, like, you coming down the road, they'll take that chance. And I think she took that chance. And that chance caught her because, he was in the right. He had the light. I don't give a fuck. He was doing 100. He had the light. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what ever came out of that today, but I've been seeing accidents like this ever since goddamn 45, 47 was in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think people, like this lady told me, she said, she think people are so frustrated and discouraged with life itself that they're doing all types of shit, man. There's been a lot of shit going on now. It just that I don't be having time to talk about a lot of shit. And then, like you said, I need to write some of this shit down. What's how motherfucker right here?
Hey, bro, you see, earlier, that's what I looked at. I'm like, yo, what's up with the air? You know what I mean? I had to adjust my shit too.
Man.
For real.
Motherfucker, yesterday, I had 2 people come in yesterday. The first person was the maintenance guy bringing me a filter to put in the air unit.
Right.
Was the air on the day? Oh, okay. But I don't feel shit unless that's me. Man, I'm going to be going through withdrawals and shit, you know what
I'm saying? Probably feeling the heat from the withdrawal. You ain't had no toast today, huh? It's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. That's funny as hell.
Like I was saying yesterday, man, I have been following this stuff that these girls. It's a company that makes organic pills, right?
Right.
It's been approved by the FCD or
FDA, FCC, FDA.
Yeah. It was approved by them. And the brother that was on the radio advertising it for them, I know him personally. He said, I would never put my name on a stamp or something if it didn't work. I tried this stuff out for a month before I brought them on to do the commercial. And everything they say in the commercial, that shit works. So this is what it does now. And I should be getting mine tomorrow in the mail because I ordered something. It got garlic in it. It got other stuff in it. I can't name all the stuff. I said when I get the bottle, I will read it to everybody.
Okay.
But you take 6 pills a day with milk. Take it with milk. But I told the girl, I don't eat throughout the day. I only eat 1 meal. She said, when you take the 6 pills, when you eat that meal, you can take 6 at one time. And it's supposed to sleep. It's supposed to make the blood flow go good. It's a lot of other things in your body that makes operate better. They say you sleep. Rashad said you sleep real good. He said I slept like a baby the first week I was taking it. So they sent me a month's supply. So, man, it only can get better because, like I was saying yesterday, I passed my the 2 tests they gave me for my heart. I passed both of them. So I plan on living for I'll be 65 this year. I plan on being here at 75. And then whatever happened after that is bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Give myself 10 more years, 10 strong years.
I hear you.
If I have to do 10 weak years after that, I'll be still here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I plan on being here for at least 20 years. But I still got a lot of fucking to do. You see, I told you they said it makes your blood flow, right?
Hey,
You need that blood flowing to keep strong.
you on that final tour, man. You on that final tour, bro. You on that final tour.
Hey, I'm a stroke to that motherfucker can't stroke no more. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen. Speaking of final tours, I was gonna say this for culture tomorrow, but I want to talk about it today since we got a nice crowd in the background, in the front ground, all that stuff. Yo, this Smokey Robinson shit is crazy, bro.
Oh yeah. That it's copycat. We are in a copycat world these days. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world want to copy off the next one. It's a get rich quick. And see, with the comedy, the way it is, and people ain't getting money like they used to.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers say, what happened to me before? Oh, I fucked Smokey. Well, I'm gonna tell Smokey used to put shit in my drink, and I gave him pussy a couple of times, not knowing until after I fucked him. You know what I'm saying? They need to stop, man. The same thing with Bill. Bill probably, but like this lady said, back in the day, it was nothing to slip on Spanish fly to somebody's drink. You know what I'm saying? Just to get them extra excited. Go ahead and get that pussy up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't back then, but now all of a sudden it's a problem. And my thing is, just like if you bought something and you ain't paid in 7 years, after 7 years you ain't supposed to pay. They supposed to right there. But you know what companies doing? Before it get to 7 years, they're selling to somebody, an agency or something that's gonna come after you for the money, so they can get paid. But what they try to do is work with you. Say like you owe about $800 They said if you give me $475, we'll waive the rest of it, shit like that. I tell a motherfucker like this. I said, I tell you what, if you can find $475 in me, you can have it. But you ain't finding shit. I'm gonna fix it. They told me if you can fix that motherfucker to work your way, you can have a couple of pennies.
Right.
Shit.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The Smokey Robinson shit though sound. I don't want to say anything sounds crazy from a person that's getting SA. You know what I mean? Sexually assaulted. My thing is with that, why wait so long? And why continue like I think it was the housekeeper or two housekeepers. I don't know how many housekeepers, but the housekeeper kept saying he'd do this stuff. I guess the wife knew about it.
Right.
She condoned some of the stuff, but the lady that was getting assaulted kept coming back to work. That's what make it seem like to me. It sound like if I know I'm getting abused that way, why would I still come and work for you?
Yeah, Post said 4 housekeepers. Oh, let me Jungle. I'm not using Bill as an example. I said Bill because that's who they target. They target a brother. And I'm putting it out there. Why they target all these brothers? You see what I'm saying? We always the ones that they put in the news because I guess we have more than the frat boys and all of our
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like the high power black man who got a little change. I don't know. I didn't dig into the Shannon Sharp thing yet. I ain't go that far yet. You know what I mean? My thing is everybody. I don't want to take sides Because if Smokey did this shit, he should be prosecuted. You feel what I'm saying?
When did he
If
do it? When did he do it? I haven't really
but
followed.
that's it was she talking about 16 years ago.
Oh well, man, come on, they need to cut that bullshit out.
You know what I mean? But she
That's why I mentioned that when you buy something and you don't pay for it, like on credit, and in 7 years, that shit is washed. So what is the stipulation of somebody coming back talking about they was raped? 16, 20 years?
that's what I'm saying. So I don't and like Poe said, it was like 4 housekeepers. So you mean within the 4 housekeepers, everybody is the same shit? It's crazy.
Right. Definitely, man. We got my main man in here, my homie, DJ Extraordinary, go by the name of DJ Mookie Dean, go for this network, CEO of this organization, and co-owner. What's going on, Mook? How's the decision? I hope she's doing better. You told me earlier she was doing a little better.
Co-CEO of Built for This Network. Yes, sir. Yeah. And that's the crazy part, because like you said, if this is my whole thing.
Right.
Smokey got money. Why would he go to the housekeepers? You know what I mean? Smokey was a light-skinned, green-eyed, bandit ass, hazel ass dude, red bone like a motherfucker. Told the world in the prime of his life when Smokey was writing them hits for Motown.
Right.
That motherfucker could have knocked, he probably did knock any and everybody down. Why now all of a sudden these housekeepers come up out of nowhere? Again, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm all we can say is allegedly. Because we don't know.
This is my thing, right? First and foremost, your housekeeper is not gonna look better than your wife. For one. So these motherfuckers probably look if they ain't looking that good, I ain't fucking with anyway. Because first and foremost, if you fuck with them, that means you putting them, taking them in one of them closets in the big ass mansion you got and hitting them for the rear and tell them they're going to go in there and clean up and finish cleaning up this house. You know what I'm saying? But if my housekeepers won't be looking all that good, I'm gonna have motherfuckers in there to clean. You know what I'm saying? I may have me a motherfucker, a sister that like to clean, but you ain't gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bringing somebody in there, you know, that's average. I'm gonna have me a Mexican in there. I'm gonna have me a Puerto Rican in there. I'm gonna have me a Jamaican or Haitian up in there. So I got 4 different breeds up in there. So I'm not trying to, at once, I'm not trying to hit none of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because all of them is different nationality. And all I want me a nice, fine ass sister. That's what I said that plenty of times. That's all I want. And so if you don't hire fine motherfucker, you ain't got no problem.
Which I'm sure the wife was the one that probably was doing the hiring, because he was probably on the road most of the time. So if she hired these people, you feel what I'm saying? In a sense of that. And I don't know, man. It's just all allegedly. Poe said, think they didn't say nothing because they was immigrants and was scared to get deported. Man, listen.
You know what? That's the most bullshit. Because you know what?
Right.
Trump came in this motherfucker and started talking about deporting all y'all motherfuckers anyway. So what's the difference? You might want to go. If it happened back then, you might have to told. You had a better chance not getting deported. Now you got a chance to get deported.
Right. What happened with Smokey Robinson being accused of sexually assaulting his housekeeper or former housekeepers, which Poe just said was 4 of them. They're accusing Smokey, and they say his wife knew about it or she partaked sometime. So I don't know if the wife is being caught up with the allegations too, or whatever the case may be, but they trying to get Smokey on a sexual assault charge too, Mook. D. Gray said if they throwing you the pussy, you gotta hit. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily, sir. See, again, but This kind of brings back the thing with Puffy, how Puffy claiming he is a swinger.
Right.
Now, is Smokey and his wife get down in that type of bubble too? You know what I mean? Is they swingers or whatever the case may be?
I seen Smokey White before, man, and Smokey White don't look like she look like one motherfucker that like to wear pretty shit, go jewelry and all that. And she like one of the motherfuckers that like to come back home and chill at her house. She ain't the type that want to be outside fucking around with everybody else. She need that Smokey to do. You gotta go network, go network. I'm networking right here in my motherfucking house, looking pretty. We got somebody new up in here.
Smoking Lou, that's Smoking Lou.
That's
Lewis
Smoking.
Adler.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Hey, look, you gotta change that name. Put Smoking up there. Okay.
Oh, Alder. Lewis Alder, my bad.
I'm
Yeah,
smoking.
yeah, Moo. And the crazy part is they claiming it happened like 16 years ago, Moo. You know what I mean? 16 plus years ago. So that's what I like Chief said. I think it's a copycat thing. I think
Yeah.
these women is just riding on the train of just trying to get a quick payday of some sort. I know Smokey probably got the best top lawyers in the game or know the best top lawyers. So I'm sure they're gonna smoke these allegations. Smokey, he's just been accused. It wasn't no arrest made. So I'm guessing that's the key too, because it really wasn't no arrest made. They trying to figure out because Smokey, I think he dropped a new album, if I'm not mistaken. He dropped a new album. He was doing one more tour. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
The Green Eye Bandit.
Green Eye Bandit can't stand it. Chief hitting the Mexican made first night.
The Haitian after that 1 week, and the Puerto
1 week
Rican.
after Puerto Rican after night. Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. Chief don't got no limitations. Chief
yeah.
don't got no limitations at all.
You know one thing
Honey
about that,
packing no E.
but you know what about that? They're not gonna come after me because they ain't got shit to give me. I give you what they work for. That's it. I need this shit done in 2 hours because I'm only paying you for 2. So get the shit done. I give you money, go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Smokey
The
probably got
greatest.
old living up in there.
Let me see. The greatest say Poe he paying for the P, and when the payment stops, that's a problem.
Uh,
Yeah, you could say that based off of the R. Kelly thing too. You know what I mean? I gotta do something about that Twitch hacking thing, Twitch spam thing. I gotta throw in there and see what's going on. Cause they always coming in here. I gotta
you
get
can't
that
you
out of
can't you
here.
can't knock them off either.
Yeah, I could. Well, I can't block them off through StreamYard, but I gotta go inside Twitch and do our settings right in there.
Well,
Um,
whatever it is, I hope you're having fun, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
hey, on our expense, right? But
Yeah,
I'm praise the Smokey. Praise if and again, if it proves that Smokey did do it, damn it, he should be penalized. But I just feel like Puff is the and not even Puff. Let's just start it off with Bill.
yeah,
Bill was really like the person, the scapegoat who got the ball rolling for attacking high profile black men,
right,
especially in the entertainment business. You know what I mean?
right, right.
So it's like, yo, now you want to come after Smokey. Smokey, then they're 90 years old, just like Bill. Y'all wait till all this time, 30 plus years, 16 years, 20 years, 22 years, 30 plus, to say this, even with the Puff thing. Some of the stuff Puff did was probably like 30 plus years ago, other than the Cassie situation. You know what I mean?
You
And
know
the
what?
Cassie situation was like what 2010, so we talking 14.
Yeah.
So, but now a lot of these states is doing that. No, was a certain limitation if you been, you know what I mean? What is the statute of limitation? I might add,
They
based
should,
off of, you know
they
what I
should have
mean?
an age limit. They should have an age limit. If somebody did something to you and then past the age of 65, we ain't got time for that. I mean, how many years could they give? You know, how many years
Right.
was in jail? And we trying to eliminate people from going to jail. I mean, I got a message across the thing saying that the judge lowered the sentence on the Menendez brother.
Get out of here.
Yeah, yeah,
So that whole Netflix movie thing really worked then.
yeah. It worked, but see, my thing is, man, this is my thing. I don't care how bad your parents was, for you to kill them, that got to be lower than low. You know, I,
Yeah.
I I I see people running away before they kill their parents. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm okay. I hear you, Chief, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If I
Uh,
had my damn father sitting there molesting me, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. First chance I get, I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna remember all the dirty shit he did to me.
right.
You know what I mean? I don't know if I take out my mama because my mama is probably naive, but the dad, oh yeah, if that. Now again, we don't know the truth. I'm just going by the Netflix movie how they presented that. They say the dad used to molest one of them. You know what I mean?
Y'all gotta look at
So
the movie so I can, because it's been so long since that shit went on, man. But you know, they had another movie out about that back in
right,
the day, years ago.
yeah, because they followed up with a documentary with that. It was on Netflix. So
Yeah,
Poe said, right, Bill was about to buy NBC. He
right.
was, and he got blackballed, and then got hit with those allegations. Yeah, they couldn't see. Bill was in the position of being the most dominant black man in the 80s, early 90s, and they couldn't stop that. And then the fact that how he promoted how, our race, our skin color, because, I think it was that one commercial with the little girl when she was looking at the dolls and she's like the black doll was ugly and the white doll was pretty. And Bill made a statement on that too. So that resonated too. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
it's just crazy.
Yeah,
Let me see. Let me catch up to some chat real quick. Plus, the statute of limitation need to be upheld. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Jungle Brother said no limit on murder and rape. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Mook stupid. Mook said, if the dick still fit, we must acquit.
And, well, it may not fit. Yeah. I mean, she may be dried up and tight, and his shit may be scribbled up.
hey, hey, if anybody check out Smokey on IG, that dude still, you know what I mean? The hips still work on Smokey. He out there like he in motherfucking a strip club and they throwing
Yeah.
ones at his ass and shit. Air humping and everything. Smokey, if you listening to this show, take that shit out your show. Don't be air humping no more until these allegations clear up, sir. You know what I mean? For
What
real.
what he was doing, a 1.5 step?
No, that motherfucker, hey, he must have put the Tin Man oil in his knees and shit. And that motherfucker got down low, came up kind of warm. Oh, Poe said the dad molested both of them boys. Yeah, for me, I would have killed them. I would have killed. Me personally, I don't know the reason why they took. I guess they took out the mom because she was siding more with the dad.
Right.
But me personally, if I know my dad molested me, hey, bro, I do the time for that, no doubt. Jungle Brother said if they would have murked only the dad, they would have been home. But murdering both parents, they should be rotting in jail for life. Yeah,
That's
I
what
think
I'm
that I think that was more of it. I think because they, like you said, even with them murdering the dad, they would have been home around this time. You feel what I'm saying? The fact that she a high prestige white woman, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm sorry, I gotta keep it race at this point in that era. You feel what I'm saying? Got killed by her son. They definitely, you know what I mean.
right.
So don't forget, Smokey had an album called Gasms. That's the new one. Yeah, Gasms, and they said short for orgasms. Yeah, they said the titles and everything he got on
You
there
know
is
what?
like,
You know what? That's what hurt a lot of entertainment, especially rappers. Shit you got in your song or your rap.
mhm.
I'm saying, and these motherfuckers go through all your shit. They take every word out, and they want to know what you meant by it. You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, that's fucked up too, Chief.
Yeah.
Because as an artist, man, you might as well erase Barry White, Teddy Pendergrass. You know what I mean?
R.
Some of the
Kelly.
Isleys and shit, all that good shit that had that love make. Smokey is a creative writer, bro. He wrote 90% of the classic hits in Motown, period. And I'm just naming Motown,
Right.
that label. You know what I mean? All of them good fucking classic baby making ass songs that Smokey been
Yeah.
writing for over 30, 40 years. Now y'all trying to use that shit against our legend. See, that's the shit that get me mad, bro. I be
Yeah.
thinking they targeting our fucking legends, man. For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. It definitely is, man. You
They
know that.
targeting our fucking legends, man. Cause Smokey been writing the good shit. God damn it, the one that's probably accusing Smokey probably was born or conceived off of a motherfucking Smokey joint and don't even know. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then the man, if you talking about immigration, the man gave you a job and shit. You know what I mean? But again, I don't know. I'm just going by allegedly. If he did it, yeah, he should do the time. But
Well,
come on. For
well, you
you
know
to
what?
wait 15, 20, 30 years to come out with some shit just sounds skeptical to me.
You know what now? You know what you got to start hiring now? You got to go to the alphabet community and hire some of them motherfuckers, speak motherfuckers.
Right.
Because, you know, I don't
Or
want
just
nothing you got. I don't want nothing you got, motherfucker. Just clean my shit up, all right?
just get you a crackhead. Get you a brick of coke.
That
Get,
motherfucker
bro,
did. That motherfucker
get
did
you
his smoke.
get you a brick of coke.
Yeah.
Tell that motherfucker clean this shit up and
And
down.
this is yours. And this is
Hey, and
yours.
it's yours. I guarantee you that'd be the most spotless goddamn house ever. You boy, you ever seen a crackhead clean?
Yeah.
Shit, and me,
Yeah.
a crackhead will clean your shit to the
Hey,
T.
they clean your shit, they stink.
We like, yo, just cut this grass, mow this lawn real quick, clean the pool out. I ain't gonna let him in the house. He gonna steal your shit. Anything you coming in the house, he gonna steal your shit. He gonna steal it. He a crackhead now. You gotta keep them doing the landscaping and shit
No,
like that.
no. I'm gonna bring him in the house, but my eyes gonna be on him.
Oh
If
yeah,
he
you gotta at least have like 50 cameras in that motherfucker. Your shit on the phone. His motherfucker try to hit all the blind
be like
spots.
this,
You see his
like
ass.
this. Yo, I see you now.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
that down that baseboard and clean this shit
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Fix
Talk to
that
him right
shit.
through that ring cam like a motherfucker. Hey. Don't you be nodding off on my goddamn counter now. Hey, wake your ass up. Shit. You know what I mean?
Let that motherfucker know I got security. Security. Security.
Word up. Nah, Paul, we ain't giving them checks. We going right there and buy him a nice little yayo. That's all he want. He don't even want the money. The money he gonna get, he gonna buy what I'm giving him anyway. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get him an 8 ball for every 2 rooms.
Right? You know what I mean? First you give him a couple of lines so he get his head right. Cause he get his head right, then he gon' oh yeah. Let's, you know what I mean? Throw on a little music. You know what I mean? You hit that first 2 lines, boy. Yo shit cleaned in the motherfucker after that. For real.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. Hell yeah, man. And I
Yeah,
think
but after that, you gotta change all the security codes and shit. You know what I mean?
yo, I think my mic is going, man. Because
I hear you.
but say somebody listened to the show, they said get closer to your mic. That may be when I lean back. But I gotta get a new mic though, man. Anybody donate mics? If you donate mics, man, send it to me. I give you the address and everything, man. But right now I can't afford it. I'm gonna fix. I'm gonna fix it.
You want fix? We gotta get you a mic, man.
Yeah.
I huddle up with the crew, man. We see if we can salvage up you a mic, man.
You know what? Do a fundraiser and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do a fundraiser. Let's get a fundraiser going for Chief Rocket to get a nice, decent microphone and probably a Rodecaster mixer board. Chief gotta get everything new. You gotta upgrade your joint. You do.
Yeah, I got my mixer board, but I want a bigger one. And but check this out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell this story before everybody, disappear and go other places. Throw all my background, listen to everybody out there, right? See, it was always a time when people say that Chief Rocker be bashing women and whatnot. No, I don't bash. I love women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I can fuck 10 women a week, I'll be happy. But I can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm about to say, right? Just gonna really, put a lot of shit that been said. But we just had a little round table not too long ago. It was 3 women and it was me and my boy Kurt, right? It was only 2 men. But anyway, okay. Chief Rocky been knowing this young lady. I'm not gonna mention no names or nothing like that because I don't want to put nobody out there. I've been knowing this young lady since 2001. We met at the end of the year, but we've been Facebook friends for a while. We just never communicated like that. Anytime we communicated, it was about our team. You know what I'm saying? Because she's into sports, right? She's a professional. But I told you I meet a lot of professional women. And a lot of times guys meet professional women, they be wanting to see how much they can milk them out. I don't want you money. If you want to love me, I'm gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be as far as a perk, then that comes. But I'm not asking. I'm too proud to ask or beg. You know what I'm saying? I hate to borrow from anybody because people, especially in our own race, you talking about that motherfucker. I don't know what he's doing his money. He came and asked me for $25. I mean, goddamn. I mean, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers out there loan money to me, ain't got that yet. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers out there gave shit and didn't ask for it. So anyway, get back to the story. So me and this young lady, we decided to talk again, right? So we've been talking for a couple of months, right? So she wanted me to come and check out where she live at. See if I like it, like the state and like where she live and all that. Because she wanted us to get together and live together, right? I was like, whatever the plans was, I was supposed to go and do this. You know what I'm saying? So Mother's Day. Everything got to come back to Mother's Day now. Mother's Day, right? The night before Mother's Day, we was talking because her sons came to town. And if she listened to the show, I don't care. You know why? Because that shit, I'll tell you why I don't care after I finish telling this part. But anyway, she was saying that, because she really the type that don't need nothing. And you don't know what to buy her because she got everything. And anything she needs, she can buy on her own. But that's exactly how much money she got. Because she got businesses, right? So her sons came to town to visit for Mother's Day. They told her, we got a big gift for you, and you'll get it in the morning. So, I'm trying to, give her some suggestions on what they probably got her, being I'm a man too, or whatever, And deep in my heart, in the back of my head, was telling me that you got to do it for man. They're trying to hook you up. I didn't tell her that. I kept in mind. They're trying to hook up with a man. And I appreciate it. But I left it alone. I didn't say nothing to her about it. So Mother's Day, I goes out driving because, I know there's a lot of mothers and people was going places and shit like that, and they was going to need a ride. And it was a lot of places open. It was a lot of breakfast spots. And, people was going to eat. All these places was crowded. I went fast while I was dropping people off at. But anyway, I get some message from her because, I always send out my people that I text every day, good morning, or like Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day and stuff like that to people I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
She texted me a little later on and said, thanks for the beautiful greeting and text on that, blah, 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 right? But I found out what the gift was, right? So I didn't get that far yet, because I usually like to scam through because I'm driving. She said they had me a 2025 gold Jaguar, right? But in the Jaguar was a man. Bingo, you know what I'm saying? I get that brightness, from me saying that the night before to myself. Bingo, there was a man sitting in there.
Right.
So the man was somebody she went to school with, right? I guess they back in them days they used to date. But when her husband passed, this man helped her get through the hard times. And he told her that I'll be back to get you. So I guess he was starting up business, but she said he's a highly successful businessman. She telling me all this. It was a long motherfucking text. I don't like reading that long shit. You know what I'm saying? But I read the whole thing, right? So she said, I guess he proposed to her and shit that morning. And she said, my dream finally came true because I really wanted him to do what he said he was going to do. So all in all, I'm saying to myself, so where the fuck I fit in at?
Yeah.
Where the fuck I fit? I'm laughing now. But wait till I tell you how I really felt. Where the fuck I fit in at this with all this shit, right? So at the end, she said, she told me, she said, enjoy your life. That special woman is out there for you. But that shit that did John shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull over because when I wanted to text, I wanted to make sure that it was text right. But what Herm Evans said, don't hit send unless you read that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I said, wow, really? I said, I don't know if I should say congratulations or what, I said, you really broke my heart and shit, And go ahead and enjoy your life. If that's what you wanted, you should have to love your life and shit like that. Go ahead and get it, Then I get a text back saying, wow, she said, I'm sorry that your heart is broken, but God will mend your heart, What God got to do with this shit? God really do a lot for me, but why should he have to mend a heart that you fucking broke? You know what I'm saying? Even though you know me now, I move on like motherfucking Uber do every day. You know what I'm saying? I can
Yeah.
go from stop, but I just want to let her know that she dampened me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She said, "There's somebody gonna be out there for you. I know because you're that guy." Man, from that guy, why I'm not with you? So I just left it alone. But you know what? For about a half hour, but didn't I call you? For about a half hour, boy, your boy was like fucking just fucked up. You know, I was really fucked up. You know, I mean, bad enough. I'm mourning my mother on Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? And then to
Mm.
get shit like that shit fucked me up, man. So around, getting people, people talking to me like, ladies talking about Mother's Day and what they're about to do and all that. I start feeling better. I was conversate because
Right.
conversation is tips. You know, so I was like, fuck it. The last time I felt like this notch, I was 12 years old. I thought I had the love of my life. Pretty motherfucker. When I was living in Jersey City. Pretty motherfucker. We was kicking it for about 6 months. And then all of a
Right.
sudden, she wouldn't answer the phone call. Because we had home phones then. She would answer the phone call. A mother answered the phone and said, she's not around. I know she was around. But me and her brother was in the same grade, right? And we went to the same school. I was in high school.
Right.
So right after that, right, I said, you know what? I'm done with motherfucking women. If I fuck with a woman, I'm hitting everyone I can to keep moving on. There ain't gonna be nobody that's gonna ever capture my motherfucking heart. I was like that until I went to college, brother. I went through high school like that. I mean,
Mm.
shit. I had in high school, man, shit. But my senior year, my boy was still living. He could tell the story with me. My senior year, we had a little competition. See who hit most pussy before we get out of high school. And everybody, all of them was trying to hit the juniors and seniors. The juniors and seniors to me was kind of steady. So I was hitting the freshmen and sophomores. I was hitting the freshmen and sophomores, boy. The boys on the road, boy. I think I won that shit, but
Yeah.
it took me a while to really get devoted to a woman, and that shit didn't happen until I went to college. I think my second year of college, I had the
Yeah.
same lady I wanted to be with. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, women always talking about that is always the man. I mean, if you got a lot, why do you need another motherfucker? That's why them movie stars, them rappers and R&B singers, sports people, that's why they can't have a relationship with one another because both of them got the same thing the other got. One may have more. You know what I'm saying? And they never work out. So if you already got it, what you need a man to take care of you for you already taking care of. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can close your business down, sell them, and have more money than you probably would have had. You know what I'm saying? And plus, we both up in age, so you don't even know how long you're gonna be here. And you got a motherfucker coming in here and tell me I'm gonna take care of you and shit. That's no bullshit, bro. And I'm gonna put it out there. I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers go back and say that Chief Rock said it or Chief Rock's heart was broke or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm a man. I'm a human motherfucking being. You know what I'm saying? That got feelings. But one thing about it, nuts, it got me back to what I was saying one time before. I don't need no woman. You know what I can do? Because everything that a lot of men that can't do, and they with a woman because that woman do for them, I can go to the motherfucking massage parlor and get that happy ending and then come back home. I can go get that once a week. It all depends on my money. Go get that once a week and I'll be happy. Ain't got to worry about no nagging ass woman.
Right. That's a fact. That is a fact. That is
You
a
know? Yeah,
that is a fact. Damn, bro. She
yeah,
done played my boy out. Broke up. Man.
yeah,
You know what, yo, Chi? Yo, God gives you a sign early, bro. Cause let's just say, have you made this major move? You know what I mean? Alternated your life, went over there with her, lived, whatever, and
Yeah,
still came to find out she either cheated on you or you know what I mean?
yeah.
You'd have been more fucked up now. I mean, at that point than you is now. So
You know,
God showed you what
so,
it was, bro.
the moral to this story is, remember I always used to tell you that I met a lot of women and I could have been with one of them, right?
Yeah.
But their adult children is what messing them up because her sons have been keeping up in touch with this guy and talking to him on a regular, and she didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
all of a sudden, but to be a woman, right? This is what I feel. I don't know. I may be wrong. Paul, you can correct me on this if I'm wrong. To be a woman, right? And you kicking it with me, and you feeling me because you telling me you love me. You know what I'm saying? How could you just because this man said told you he's gonna take care of you, he gonna come back and get you and take care of you? How you all of a sudden you just gonna say, push me to the side, say fuck you? What type of woman is that? I mean, on the real. If it was me, I'd have been like, well, when he came, I'm talking to this young man, you know what I'm saying? And I want to talk to him before I even say anything to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She told me when she seen him and he
Feelings
got out
came
the car,
back.
that she started crying and all that.
Feelings came back.
I don't want to hear.
Always.
See, I don't want to hear that, though, man. I don't want to hear that because I would never. If that was me, I'd have been like, yo, baby, you need to talk, right? I'd have sat the woman down and said, listen, somebody that used to be in my life a long time ago, I really had feelings for. We went different ways, and now she's back in my town now, and I still have them same feelings. The feeling just automatically came back into me. But instead of hurting you, I know we had plans, I know this and that and that. But instead of hurting you, I'm gonna ask you a question. Would you rather me would you rather me forget about her and stay with you? Which you know that I'm not really gonna forget about it if I said the feelings came back to me right away. So I'm
Right.
asking you as a man to a woman, what you think I should do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would did, you know? And she probably been like, being that you the man that you are, you came in and you told me about all this instead of just, sending me a dear John and just dropping
I
me.
so I think that was it. It was more so she could have called you and
Right,
communicated that with you.
right,
Instead, he's
right.
sending you a damn near whole 2-page Dear John letter to say what she felt. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what
I
it did.
think I think that's why you feel like she ain't stand on no business far as
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah,
she didn't take the adult route to whatever. And some people, more people are comfortable. I don't, that's why I say sometimes texting your feelings is real fickle when you texting. Because if I'm reading something and you might not mean what you actually texting, but
right,
if I'm reading it in a moment that I'm hot and I'm taking that text out of context, I'm going to
right,
think you playing with my feelings or my top or whatever the case may be. So,
right,
yeah, in the sense of what you're going through, I think she should have just called you and communicated that with you
right,
better. This
right,
way you could have received it more better than the actual text messaging.
right.
You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? I would believe that would have been a considerable thing to do. You know what I mean? Like just out of respect and love. If we talking respect and love,
Right, right. That's why
or
I tell women, I said, don't never use that 3 letter word, right? Not 2 letter, I mean that don't use those 3 words if you really don't mean it. But that's
I
some
love
deep.
you.
You say I love
Mm-hmm.
you, motherfucker. That's some deep shit. I don't say it
Yeah.
unless I, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
if I don't mean it, I don't say it. You know? Yeah.
Right.
But you know what? It ain't getting me down. I was down for about what, half hour. But I'm back to Chief Rock. You see me yesterday. I was live. I didn't want to speak on it yesterday because that's a different audience. But I know the audience tonight is totally probably different than the audience on Monday morning. So that's why I brought it to the audience tonight because I mean that's some old bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, well we always get the label of not being the right one, you know, or we dogs or we that, you know, shit like that, you know.
I think the era it's just the era of texting. Like
Right,
that's the only thing I can say that's like really almost a I said almost. It's not a complete thing, but it's almost a downfall of communication, especially when you're
right,
dealing with the opposite sex. You know what I mean? And relationships and stuff. Like if you gonna yell and stuff like that, it shouldn't come to that. It should come to where you both are adults then can have a conversation. You feel what I'm saying? But
right.
again, like you said, you read it was like you it was like she ain't even give you the proper closure on it based off the text messaging. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? It was just like, here, this what I'm texting. Accept the fact that I'm with old boy. Sorry you feel this way. God got plans with you. See you in the next lifetime type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And you supposed to just take that like,
Take that. You know, you
yeah.
know. I'm
So
not punk. I don't take that. You know what I'm saying? I give that. Shit. Fuck
right.
that, man. But you know what now? I'm serious about what I said though, man. And you know, people think that I be joking when I say it. You know, I'd rather go and give me a motherfucking nice massage, you know, relax my body and everything, get that happy end. You know what I'm saying? Because to trust within women these days, it's gonna be hard, man. After being married for 33 years and then your marriage ended the way it did, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I mean, it didn't end bad, but it ended in a way where she left me and my son together, you know,
Mhm.
and then what? Later on, years later, you coming back talking about you want a divorce and you want half the money on the house after I sell it. So I got an ultimatum. I got to sell my fucking house. See what I'm saying? So after
Mhm.
going through that for so many years, and you know what type of man you are because I was raised up to do everything on my own. I never needed a woman to do nothing but to please and satisfy me. You know what I'm saying? All I
Right.
needed was I needed a lady in the street with a freak in the bed. You know what I'm saying? That's all I needed. You know. But right now, all I need is a woman that know how to massage me and give me that happy ending, so I can be smiling like a motherfucker. When I go to my grave, bro, I want to have that smile on my face, and I want that motherfucker up like that.
Hey man, listen to all the low key massage parlors out there. Email Chief Rocker man at Atlanta Jersey at yahoo.com. Let him know you there for him. You know what I mean?
Fuck
Hit
it,
him up.
man. You don't even go through this with bitches.
Say, what? Say that again.
You don't even go through this with the bitches, man. The bitches got more motherfucking love for you than some of these women do. And they women,
Mm,
you know, they women, but you know,
they,
they you can pick them up and carry them wherever they want.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It all depends on the weight on them, you know. But some of them got them gargantuan ass, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. They BBLing out here. They BBLing out here.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
They
man.
BBLing. Jungle said Chief hanging around. What he say? Chief hanging around. Baby book and waiting to catch one of them freshmen needing milk money. He's in high school, yeah. Minnesota Finest in the building, my brother, our brother, I should say. RC. What's up, Silver? Junkie say them dead John letters hurt. Them dead John letters hurt. Is the dead John letter is almost to what Aaliyah the singer, God rest her soul, when she was talking about I'm sending you a 4-page letter.
Yeah, that's
like that. Okay.
That's what it is. Don't send me one of them motherfuckers. Just call me and say, hey, I met what they call that motherfucking on Stella Avenue. I met Chief Roger. I met Victor St. John. I won't be coming home.
Oh man. Yeah, I think the communication factor definitely has to be better.
Yeah, definitely. I got a message saying, yes, sir. We chase him and we replace him. Yeah, you ain't lying about that, boy. Chase him and replace him. You know? Yeah.
Chase him and replace him. Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, Chief, you gonna come across something that's real good. I think at the end of the day, what you're looking for is something and it's something, I don't know, it's probably the one you ain't really, that ain't catch your eye, that's gonna be the one. That one that you be like, that's all right, but they ain't, you know what I mean?
Right.
But that's probably the one that's gonna really take care of you, bro. You know what I mean? You got what you aiming for? You aiming for dime chicks. I think you aiming for dime chicks. Listen, hear me out now. Hear me out. With the Chief Rocker profile. You know what I mean? With the Chief Rocker profile. You know what I mean? He a TNA man. You feel what I'm saying? He a TNA man. You know what I mean? You gotta have every looking.
You gonna have to explain to some people, some women, what TNA mean. But that's it.
Okay, TNA, for to be vulgar with it, tits and ass. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, tits and ass man. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be decent in the face and everything else. See, I think that's what you're aiming at. You're aiming because of the TNA part. I think that's clouding this, the vision. You feel what I'm saying? You probably need you a slim, thick thing. You know what I mean? Slim, thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably, preferably, if she a good 6.5, 7. When she throw on her little makeup, a little dress, she about an 8.5, 9 when she going out. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah. So you probably gotta dumb down your standards a little bit. You know what I mean? Cause you in Atlanta, it's the home of BBLs and everything. You know what I mean? You could be fooled by that. That thing mesmerizes you. You know what I mean?
They already wearing goddamn shorts.
You shout out to Belle Biv DeVoe. You can't trust a big butt in a smile, man. That girl is poison. You feel what I'm saying? They said that shit, bro. You cannot trust a big butt in a smile, bro.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, you can't do that, man. And,
Jungle Brother said, "Dear John letters for military dudes who girlfriend write them a letter saying they found love with Jody." That's fucked up.
Oh yeah, and you know what? That's why when I went into the service, I ain't had no woman.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I said I ain't got time to be up in this motherfucking thing.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
Yeah.
You send a motherfucker a dead John letter and he out there fighting war and shit,
on our
Man,
board.
that motherfucker gonna go wazoo out this motherfucker and kill everybody. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? That's
yeah.
why these motherfuckers, some of these military guys come home mentally PTSD and everything else. Cause they feel like, you know, when they left to go out, they had the fine girl and all that stuff. Now it's just crazy.
And did you know, son? On that note, uh, when I went to college, right? I used to go with this young lady from high school, right? And
Yeah, I hear you.
I was coming back to get engaged with her, right? Which I did. I came back, gave her a ring in front of mother and father and all that, you know, because I really liked this girl, right? So I'm hanging out with my boys, right? And so I told him, I said, yeah, I just went and got engaged to so and so, right? He said, no, you didn't. I said, yeah, yes, I did. He said, man, you better go get that ring. I said, why? What happened? Is it something I don't know about? He said, man, old girl had fucked one of the dudes that used to be with us. But he didn't know when I seen him, he didn't know that me and her was dating because she said she ain't had nobody. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So, so this goes out to all you women that always talk about we are dog. So what the fuck are y'all? You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck are y'all? So check this out. I had to go back and threaten her that I was gonna get my lawyer on to get my ring back. You know what I'm saying? So she went for the boat. She went for the old boat, but I ain't had no motherfucking lawyer. She gave me my ring back, man. You know, but yeah, man. Because old boy said, "Yo, man, if I didn't knew that was your girl, and you planned on coming back and getting engaged and marrying her, I wouldn't have never touched her." But she was over Willie house, and you know, her and Willie girl was friends, and you know, we all up there just sitting around, you know, drinking on something, playing some cards, and
Right.
I went to flirt with her. She flirted back. I said, "I don't blame you, bro. This shit ain't got nothing to do with what you did. It's got something to do with what she did. I got my motherfucking ring back, man. I ain't got time for that bullshit, man. You know, I wanted to get that name so bad, man. But I know some people from Jersey that's listening, and I don't want them to, you know, say, "Damn."
Yo, my
Yeah.
sister Stacy in the building. What's up, Stace?
What's going
Appreciate
on,
you
Stage?
rocking there.
Yeah.
Um,
Stage, you're gonna have to go back and listen to the beginning of the show.
yeah,
Your boy
yeah,
heart was broke. On
yeah,
Mother's Day.
yeah.
That was crazy though.
That dude was sad and blue. It's all because of you.
You
I'm
know what?
feeling sad and blue.
You
Huh?
go rubbing it in and shit. You know what? I haven't, I haven't, since I've been out here, you know, divorced, I haven't never let a woman get that close to me to break my heart. You know what I'm saying? You know, I usually find out shit and then I'll be like, listen, we can't do this no
And you
more.
know, not trying to cut you off, but the way when you called me and you
Right,
was talking about her, you had so much excitement
right.
that I heard in a long time. You know what I mean? Like you was like, yo, Knox, man. She said whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop. And I'm like, yo, I was feeling so happy for you because I'm like, yo, Chief might have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you was really
Majority
getting ready
tell
to pack up the mothership and be out, bro.
yeah,
You know
majority
what I
tell
mean?
her she told you shit. I'll be like, yo, Knox, another one bites the dust. You know, I done moved on.
Yo, he called me. He said, "Yo, man, these women, man, like, what
Yeah.
the hell happened now?" Hey, bro, I said, "Let me call you back because I'm in the middle of cleaning." I was like, "I was like, let me call you back." So once I got done cleaning, I hit
Uh,
you back. He was like, "Bruh, bruh." I was like, "Man,"
yeah,
but
man.
thank
Shit.
God for podcasting. This is very therapeutic.
Yeah. And the thing about it, right? Yesterday I get a good call, letting me know that the 2 tests they took on my heart, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
The only reason to people out there don't think Chief I can break it down or nothing like that. No, I went and took a physical and my EKG, because I'm taking EKGs now due to the fact that I lost a homie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Prayers go up to you, Darren, up there in heaven, man. But I
God
lost
bless.
my homie, man, behind a heart attack. And his wife told me that he never got an EKG before. You know,
Right.
a lady told, a doctor told me that EKG all the time don't detect everything. You have to get the other thing I got, which was a sonogram, not a sonogram, echo, right?
Right.
And I got that thing that you wear for 7 days. I had on my chest. You know what I'm saying? So they said both of those came back clean. So hey, I got 10 more years. You know, at least I'm giving myself 10 more years, even though I know I want to go 20 more years. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Right.
go as long as God put me. People say, well, how would you feel if you was 90? Let me get there. I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? Let me get there. If I get there, I'll be like, yo, baby, I'm feeling good. But I tell you one thing you can do for me. Come over here and get Moby back up. Moby ain't been swimming the 7 seas.
Five, raise Lazarus and let him stand firmly. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, let Moby swim that 7 seas a little bit.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, it's that time of the show, man, where we call this segment right here Spoil You Alert. Spoil You Alert, Spoil
Yeah,
You Alert session. The Spoil You Alert session is if you haven't checked out any favorite shows over the weekend,
right.
we gonna talk about it because we watched this stuff over the weekend, and me and Chief try to not talk too much about it privately so we can bring our point of views to y'all guys and stuff. So if
Right.
you haven't checked it out, as much as we love to have you, we don't hate to see you go. You can hit the if you're on YouTube, you can hit the fast forward button, the little 30-40 second fast forward button, you know what I mean? And we should be up there. But man, power this past Sunday, brother. The season finale next Sunday.
Oh, that's
Um,
the finale is coming up?
yeah,
Oh, it's 2 more episodes.
it's 2 more
Oh,
episodes.
okay.
Yeah.
Man,
So
they should did 20 episodes.
they already been renewed for 2026.
Oh, okay. They need to, man, because
Yeah, they already been renewed for 2026. So that's a beautiful thing. Tommy Power Force is dropping in the fall officially. They haven't said a month, but they said this coming fall.
I mean, why so late? This shit was on what 2 years ago?
Bruh, only way I can see this is they gonna manipulate the story somehow, some way
Yeah,
to
because they trying
where,
to add. I'm telling you
yeah,
what they trying to add. They trying to add Tariq, Two Bit, probably Brandon, and
right,
Effie.
right. Cause and then you got BMF which hitting in June 6th. So yeah, it's gonna be good. But this last episode of Power Man was I I'm just gonna bottom line this thing. I think Marvin gonna die.
You think so?
I think Marvin gonna get shot. He got too many ops out here, man.
Damn, that's fucked up if he go, man.
If he don't get shot, he probably going to jail for killing them 2 white couple that he shot off and shit.
But uh, who know that he did that?
Well, the principal that gave him the address.
Oh, dang, that's right. So you got to cover your track. Well, did he pay it?
He threw him 100 spot for the address, but it wasn't enough for him to keep his damn mouth shut.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. But Snaps and what's the other motherfucking name?
Pop. Pop and snap.
Pop and snap. Man, they're about to get whacked.
You think so? You think Kanan gonna be the one to take him out?
Kanan, Rock, and Juke. But Juke gonna find out that they did it. See, Juke, while Kanan running around in like a hothead, Juke doing homework. You know what I'm saying? Juke got the cop on her side because he wants some info.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So Juke gonna play him because you know Juke gonna end up being a cop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna get very interesting, man. I like that. Lou is back in the game now. You know
Yeah.
Lou,
I think that's gonna be more the reason why Juke became a cop. Cause I think if Marvin gets killed, she probably want to find out who killed her dad.
Right. Instead of fucking with old boy,
Right.
she can find all information she
wants,
and then she can help her people out and get
exactly.
Smart move, man. But
that's what made me think like Marvin either gonna get shot or he gonna go to jail of some sort. You know what I mean? And that's when she gonna decide that really go into law enforcement and shit.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that shit's crazy how they did the girl, man. I mean, the cops gonna take her off the bus, but they crooked as hell.
Dope her
up. Answer some questions, and then take her to a junky ass motherfucking apartment. And I don't know, they look like they probably fucked it. You think so?
They definitely stripped her down, doped her up. So
yeah. You know, and then old girl gonna come there and say,
make her a choke sandwich and shit. Yo, that was the fucked up part. She could at least finish the choke sandwich, bro. And those who don't know what a choke sandwich is, that's peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? You call it choke sandwich because the motherfucking peanut butter stick to your throat, pause, and you need some motherfucking milk or something to gulp it down.
But see, my thing is, right, you gonna give her a choke sandwich, I ain't see you give her nothing to drink. That's like the great eating them peppers and they got shit to drink. He be making me try seeing them eat
that shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's a fact though. But yo, she could at least let her finish the sandwich, but she like took 2-3 bites and popped her in the head, bro. That was crazy.
And then she landed on the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
And see the thing, Kanan done whooped the damn stepdad ass. You know what I mean? Whooped his ass, fucked him all up. Shit.
He used to try to
molest her. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, that shit get good, man. But let's swing on over to Harlem and shit. We gotta go talk about Bumpy Johnson.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If this was the Frank Lucas that we know now, how he came up, bro. Frank was motherfucking putting hands to the fire, boy. Wasn't he? And now they got Bumpy Boy and shit.
Oh, Bumpy about to raise some hell, man. He about to raise some hell. He gonna get his boy back. But did old boy see Frank? The one that wasn't told. Yeah,
I don't know. You talking about Pettigrew? I don't know if Pettigrew went and seen Frank. I know he probably figured it was Joe Colombo's people though, because they had to deal with Stella. So the Gigantes. So he gonna know it was Joe Colombo. But the thing is, he gonna figure out how the hell Colombo and his boys know. So he gonna have to figure out it was Frank. And see, the thing is now, if Bumpy kept him alive,
he gonna go to Stella, and Stella gonna say, "Well, Frank is." I gave Frank the location, thinking that he was totally gonna be on my side to fish out Joe. And once Bumpy hear that, Bumpy going after Frank. I don't know. Frank gonna take an ass whooping, man. You watch.
Either he gonna take an ass whooping or he gonna get him a ultimatum to be
Yeah.
like, yo, you not gonna make it out of Harlem. I'm gonna tell you right now. You either
Right.
trade on these motherfucking guineas, you know what I mean?
Right. That's
Because
crazy.
all of a sudden, where Pettigrew and Homeboy was the guys, Frank became the guy after Bumpy died.
Yeah. See what happened. I think he started driving for Bumpy. Remember they said Frank Lucas in American Gangster. They said Frank
Yeah,
Lucas was Bumpy right hand man to driver. Yeah.
driver and people
Yeah.
owed them and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So
So
Godfather of Harlem, boy, I'm gonna tell you, Frank, man, eh, I'm surprised he survived all of that for real.
right.
Cause he
Right.
made a deal with Joe Palumbo, like, yo, I'm gonna need the family to protect me. You know what I mean? So it's gonna make Stella look weak. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I think Stella gonna go to Bumpy, or Bumpy gonna go to Stella and be like, "What the hell happened?" But it's gonna make Stella look weak for trusting and keeping Frank alive.
Right. Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Because they already don't want a broad running and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's this. Hey, big up to the writers and the Godfather of Harlem, man, for real.
Yes. They did their thing on this, man. They
Yup.
did. But I think old girl gonna end up selling Frank out because she knew Bumpy before she knew Frank.
Yeah.
You know, because you
Yeah.
remember she said, "What you think Bumpy gonna say about that?"
Yeah.
But
Bumpy
she knew.
gonna definitely they gonna definitely know to get to the girl, to get to Frank, you get to the girl if he care about
Hey,
her.
I always thought about this, man. Why we be having the most fucked up nickname? Booger, Bumpy,
I don't know,
Frog,
bro.
Frog.
I don't know, man. Pettigrew,
Yeah,
all of these I guess it's just a South thing, man. It's a South thing for real.
yeah.
Where you get Bumpy from? I guess the bumps on his face.
Well, I would never claim that part. I said you get bumped because every time I stick it in you, you bump up.
I mean, he was selling Doochie. He was selling coke and dope, so that might have been the bump part.
Oh yeah, could have been back in the days and shit, man. You know, but all in all, man, that's some good shit out, man. I was watching that picture you told me to turn to
Oh,
forever.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's a good series.
I'm up to the episode.
What was remember Homegirl? She played in Canaan. Remember?
Which one?
Kanan had a crush on her the first 2 seasons, and she used to watch her brother a lot.
Oh
And she
yeah,
told Unique about the trap spot and shit. That's
yeah,
her in Forever. Yeah,
yeah.
that's her.
She used to go with some other dude, but
Yeah,
he got
and
bumped off.
they killed him. Right, they
Yeah,
killed him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah,
she
that's
playing Forever. Yeah,
oh,
that's her, bro.
yeah, yeah. I'm up to the episode where she fucked him up when old boy called her over there to talk to her and shit. And
Oh, okay.
he thought old boy was kissing her and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good, man. It's actually a good flick, bro. It's actually a good flick. I
I
was
was
like, yo,
yeah,
the storyline kept me interested.
right.
You know what I
So
mean?
did you watch all the episodes so far?
Yeah, I finished it, bro. I
Yeah.
binged it.
So was it good? Was it good after the part I see?
Yeah, yeah. It's a couple of more episodes because I think you pretty much on a third and fourth episode, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So it's 8 episodes in total. So it was good.
Hey,
It was real good.
you watch your mom play?
Boy, they put the motherfucking chainsaw to, man,
Yo,
to the son, bro.
what's up?
Oh, you ain't watched this new one. Remember the son that was doing the deal?
Oh, I'm glad he getting the chainsaw. I'm glad he
Bro,
getting because he is no bitch ass.
they showed it on tape to the Harrigans and them. Yeah, you gotta watch that new one.
Remember he told Frank, no, remember he told the guy name, he told him, yeah, he was squealing like a little bitch. So I wonder what he
But now Harry called in the favor. He called one of the top Mexican bosses, which is a chick, you know what I mean? To call a guy that the Stevensons sent over to do the motherfucking execution.
So
Bruh,
Harry wanted him dead.
Harry did the solid and really probably kept them alive because they was done. Yeah, yeah. Because once he made the call, homeboy told his goons to stop, and then the live feed went off. And once the live feed went off, I'm guessing they packed up and left, and that's how that ended. So, bruh.
I gotta check it out, man.
Yeah, that last episode was the shit,
Hey, man,
bro.
to all the background listeners and people in the chat, man, the Indiana Pacers just knocked out Cleveland. So now the number 1 and 2 teams in the East is about to be packing going fishing. But Boston gonna pack up tomorrow night.
Damn.
The
They wrapped the 64 record Cleveland Cavaliers up like Christmas gifts.
Like Christmas gifts.
Damn.
Yeah. So the Knicks win tomorrow. We got home court. And we owe Indiana. We owe them from last year because when we played them, we was hurt. We had bench players. You know what I'm saying? We had like 2 starters and the rest was bench players. So
my thing is we gotta close it out though. Cause the more Indiana, the more Indiana rests, and I'm a Knicks fan, but the fact that they get that time to rest is, you know what I mean? You don't want, they coming off a wrap up series. I know we coming off of what we coming off of. So, hey, everybody get their 2-3 days rest to prep up and let's go at it again. You know what I mean? For real.
This is the book. Now this is about my 4th time saying it. I said it on the radio. I said it on my show. I'm saying it tonight. The Knicks will win the championship this year.
Hey, D Great, your Golden State Warriors is done too. Anything that's in motherfucking California is damn near done. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucking LA, the Bay Area, all that shit in LA is done. You know what I mean? Motherfucking Minnesota get ready to wrap up motherfucking Golden State. Steph Curry ain't coming back, bro. You know what I mean? That hamstring is too tight. I wouldn't risk it.
And plus, he ain't got no meat on his legs any motherfucking way. So you know there ain't nothing but strings like that.
Bro, for real. That's what I'm saying. Coming off of one motherfucking curl or screen and you tweak that bitch again, bruh. Hell no. You better live to fight another day, brother. Live to fight another day. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that. So all of the Bay Area is pretty much a wrap. You know what I mean? Let's get that out the way. OKC and Denver series, I like that series. That's a tough series right there. But
that's like watching paint.
I think OKC gonna come out.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna come out. I think they're gonna remain victorious on it. If they put up like that 150 point series that they did before, they could get them. They just got Joker gonna get his. You know the Joker gonna get his. It's locking down everybody else.
But you know
Once you
what?
lock
This
down
is what
everybody, yeah, like Jamal Murray, you lock down Murray and Joker. You know what I mean? Because Westbrook and all them, they all right, but they not as consistent.
right.
You know what I mean?
Check this out. This is what the people are talking about now. Minnesota and the Knicks in the championship because you got Randall and Vinny right
Right.
on there. And then you got Cat
That's
on
from
Knicks.
Minnesota over there.
Yeah. Plus Tibbs got fired by Minnesota.
Mm,
So they said this would be the grudge of all grudge, man. And you know,
yeah.
Ant-Man talking shit. He told old boy the other night, he got fouled by this guy, right? He told old boy the other night when he was talking to the referee, Ant-Man told him, you ain't doing nothing but fouling me. If you stop fouling, you ain't to worry about talking to him.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah,
Oh man, yeah, I'm enjoying. Hey, shout out to the Knicks, man.
yeah.
It was legendary in that garden. All the stars was out there. It was good seeing Spreewell, Marbury, Starks, all of them cats that was in there. That was a packed house in that garden, bro. I mean, packed.
Carly B was up in there with her new man. She go with Diggs, Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they came out now.
Yeah, they came out and
Okay.
you should see what she had on, man. You see all them titties, boy. God damn. I just said, damn, Kylie. I know Offset was
Hey,
mad as
shout out to Cardi for upgrading, man. Shout out to Cardi for upgrading, bro. You know what I mean? She went,
You
yo,
said
fuck,
you said she got rid of Ego and went to the real one.
yeah. Homeboy, you know what I mean? He just got a nice, decent contract in New England and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? They probably get a nice little beach house to cuddle up in there. You know what I mean? Little wintertime type shit. She's still in LA and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to motherfucking Cardi for
she
upgrading.
live in LA?
She live in LA.
Oh, I
Cardi
didn't
got a
know.
crib in LA. Yeah.
When she leave Atlanta?
I don't know unless she got a crib there too.
No, her Offset was living here together with the kids. But
Oh, okay.
if they ain't together, she ain't here no more.
Yeah,
But
then
she
I
may be back in New York too. But she's at the
could
game.
be. I won't be surprised. I mean, upstate, because that's New England territory. So upstate, somewhere upstate New York, you know what I mean? Close to Boston area. Yeah. They probably got a nice little decent thing up there.
Yeah, they set up.
Yeah, man. But hey, listen, we're about to get up out of here. Make sure y'all check me out tomorrow. I will be back there at the Culture Show. I know I had some things come up last minute last week where I couldn't really do it, but this week I'm locked all the way in. We're gonna talk about the Diddy trial. We're gonna talk about all of that stuff that's kicking off tomorrow. DJ Mukadeen is back on Fridays. Him and Aunt B Fabulous Fridays, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. Make sure y'all check that out on Twitch. Poetic Sins, House of Sins on Thursday. You know what I mean? That's Mook and them is Friday. Saturday, I don't know if Mook coming on Saturday to play some early morning grooves, dance grooves. But
Yeah.
if he is, be looking out for that. Sunday, 11 to 1 is Poetic Sins on Raw Truth Radio. Simon Caston on Mixcloud. You know what I mean? That's from 11 to 1. DJ Mukadeen will be back to follow that from 1 to 3 with the Sunday Gospel Grooves. You know what I mean? Sunday Gospel House. And that Sunday evening, 6 p.m. on the Built for This Network channel, the Battle of the Tribes, Tribe Called Quest album, Midnight Marauders versus the Low End Dairy. D Greatest from South Central versus DJ Mad Knox. Make sure y'all come out and have a time. And you know, we doing it for the culture, man. We doing it for the culture. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a special guest on too. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a special guest on. You know what I mean? These young brothers, they out here doing their thing.
Is his initial EJ?
Huh?
Is his initial
No,
EJ? Oh,
no. It's more than one dude. It's young brothers. It's young brothers.
okay.
It's young brothers. So I will be having a special guest on tomorrow.
Yeah, I was about to say something too. What was I about to say?
Good night. Good night. Hey, we love y'all, man. Take your ass to bed, Chief. Hey, I love each and every one of y'all. Built for this network, in the zone, powered by. You already know the vibes, man. Peace out, man.
You ain't shit. Woo!
I woke up feeling too handsome. I'm the man in the end song. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her. I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault. Yeah, I play my part like the last song. I walk on beats like damn son. She, where'd you find this, please? She all on my dick, all on my dick. It's a little bit personal, yeah. And I hope you notice I've been working, oh yeah.
I'm a Chico going beast mode, automatic like a free throw, gon' stop me. Looking too good with them jeans on through the peephole, tryna be the like Rocky. She was tryna apologize, told her it's okay in a way you could give away the top too sloppy. I be tryna be on your body, I'm tryna get naughty. When you come home, 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 home.
Oh shit, look at the plain Jane. She wanna stay, but I cut on my wrist. Used to cuddle the bitch, and look how I switch. I'm focused on me and I'm walking on beats. Now look what I did.
Was broke as fuck, I mean broke as fuck, it's no lie. The cold shit, I just roll up and get high. Yeah. How you tell I see blue grass and green sky? Told the niggas I was up next, now young and popping up like I died.
Feeling too handsome. I'm the man in the end song. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her. I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault.